All right, guys, what about Ameobi here? We're going to give this course Dunderberg by JickinWings a go. It is his entry into the 2024 TGCTours Dream Team contest representing Team Pithy. And so I believe, I'm trying to remember if JickinWings is a console designer. If he is, then they were given a criteria. If he's not, I don't think he is because he got a river in here. So then another so there's 6 teams in Dream Team. One of the other captains created the plot, and then he had to create a course on it. That's what I'm pretty sure happened here. If not, there are people in my chat that will tell me I'm wrong. And they might even do it nicely. Who knows? All right. I haven't played this game in a couple weeks, so this could get interesting. Oops. Oops. That's what I wanted. Trying to figure out, like, it's like he's taking away 3-wood from me. So he's just saying, you're going to have a pitch left. I wonder if, with it being downhill like that, if with the wind, you could actually get there. I suspect you might be able to. Into the wind, you're not. I'm trying to understand the idea behind this hole. He's basically saying you're gonna have to, like, the shot that people probably want is the full lob wedge, and he's protecting that, and he's giving you the pitch. Well, turns out having the pitch wasn't so bad. I wouldn't call that putting line straight. I think I pulled it slightly. Oh, we got a bunch of elevation here, do we? Okay. Oh boy. How much is the wind gonna help this? Creek looks good. It looks like it's planted, and I think it's a pretty good balance of planting. Like, he hasn't gone overboard with it. But he hasn't just, like, mailed it in either. Like, he's put some effort into that for sure. And it's a pretty cool look that he's come up with. Bridges are not too badly done. Can't see them from the tee, which I think is a good thing. I'm going to guess this is going to go. That was an interesting view there. Greens are 155. So they're not slow. They're not super fast. This putt's a little bit scary. It's fine, though. It's fine. I don't think I want to hit 3-wood. Is that a designer thing that it gives you that for the waypoint? Because 3-wood makes not much sense. And then we've got the centerline hazard. It looks like this is the harder fairway to hit, mostly because you got to cover that. Whereas here you've got, you know, all kinds of room to run it on. Width-wise, it might be a bit narrow on this side, but it's the way for sure. Oh, and into the wind, we're not even getting there. Okay. Oof. That back pin. Making this hole a bit on the long side. Nice to have a driver a driver 4-iron par 4. Okay. The green does seem to mostly go right to left, although it is a bit of a fall off on the right too. I don't know if it needed to fall off very much there. That's already a pretty difficult shot. Granted, I was into the wind. Downwind, it would have been a much shorter shot. Oh, there you go. Easy. And then it's pretty much the same length par 4 right afterwards. Downhill, though, this time. Although, yeah, the other one wasn't downhill. Different wind, too, so it's going to play a little differently. That bounce sucked. You want to stay left, I guess, for a bit of a speed slot. Okay. I thought that was going to go farther than that. Ah, I wanted that to carry about. I wanted that to carry like another 5 or so yards. I wanted to catch that slope. Hey, Maddie. Sorry, hey, Pat. I meant to say hi earlier. Yeah, I know it is. But I mean, it's golf in general. Like the idea of a driver long iron par 4 just doesn't really exist anymore. Like a driver long iron hole, they call that a par 5 now. All right, then. I thought that was a fairly decent swing. In the rough, we're screwed. We're going to try and get there, but I guarantee it's not getting there. I can tell you that now. Yeah. Nice that he's got the apron up front there, just so I can have half a hope of kind of getting somewhere, but it's a hole where if you don't hit the fairway, you're screwed. So you need to hit the fairway. Safe par. And then a drivable 4 that's kind of like a sideways, like an opposite way. Well, it's not really a Biarritz, but opposite Biarritz if it is one, but it isn't. Awkward length. Ooh. We're going for it because we have to, but would I go for this if I was playing like real? I don't know if I would. Oh. I mean, that's a hell of a shot. And look what we're going to have left. I like this. I like this for drivable 4. It's an awkward distance. It's begging you to try to knock it on, but you got to hit a hell of a shot to have any chance of being anywhere near it for an eagle. And I can see where you're not making birdies sometimes because you're going to go down that slope and the up and down is going to be awful. Hey, Finley. Oh, it's straightened up at the end. Bastard. All right, that was cool. That's a cool hole. And And then we're gonna have. I don't like par fives and drivable fours back to back. Whether it's a par 5 and a drivable 4 or a 4 and a drivable 5. It's basically 2 opportunities to get there in less than regulation in a row. I don't like that. And on a hole like this, you may as well try and cut the corner and get it as far down as you can, because otherwise, if you don't try to, you're laying up, and if you try it, you don't make it, you're laying up anyways. So that one's basically kind of favoring the distance, right? Oh geez, this second shot. So again, it's reachable in theory distance wise, but the only way this is getting anywhere near the hole is if you get it around, like get it running on, like if you could ever sneak here and then catch that, like going right at it, it's in this bunker or it's over the back in the rough. If you leave it up on this left side, I don't know what that putt's going to be like. It's uphill. Yeah. Oh, and it's off a way downhill lie, too. I think I'm just going to hit it over here. Oh, it had more distance than I thought. This wasn't where I meant to be, by the way. Yeah, that didn't get there. He suckered me in here. I don't mind that. Again, a helping wind might have changed how I played it. A different pin would have changed how I played it. If I'm playing for real, though, I don't know that I'm going for that one either. All right, let's see if we can use the backstop here. The environment's cool. That is crap. Fast, no good. And I think so far, like it's a well done golf course. I'm not sure what's standing out in it that's gonna make me remember it. That's where I am right now with it. Speed's a lot. It's just a really good course, I think, right now. Oh God, I didn't mean to slow it. Okay. Oh, you bastard. Screen could end up being fun. Oh, I tensed up when I went back forward on the stick, and so it went fast. It's not in the water. Now it is. That drive killed me. And then the second shot was just brain dead. So he's really giving you ideas that you can play shots, and then when you try to play them, he's like, yeah, you're funny. Was that a par I just made? I guess it was. Second shot in for, yeah, easy par. 260 par 3. That's not nice. Back stop. Come on back. Come on. Never mind. Easy hole. Don't know what I was talking about. Couldn't have been easier. So par 5, long 4, par 5. Okay. A little bit of a hidden creek on the left there, but you see it fairly easily. Why do you have a 3-wood out? Or 3-iron, I mean? You're not getting there with 3-wood. No, you're not getting there with 3-wood. Oh, but this thing's coming in with some speed. Just stay on our fringe. Stay. Okay. Easy. Crowd goes wild. What? Okay, I still hope he still catches that slope. HB, figure it out. I've got nothing here. I like that idea, though. The helping slope is there, but if you miss it, you're screwed. Okay. Don't love this. Well, let's see what happens if I do this. I think this still goes too far and it's in the rough. Yeah, a little bit. It's gone. I don't love the water cutting across on a par 4 of this length. That's all it is. I think it was trying to get me to hit 3-wood and leave myself a fairly lengthy second shot to a front pin that's elevated that I have no chance of getting at. I don't know. Similar par 4s back to back here as well, lengthwise. Where are they with the judging for this anyways? Or are they at that point yet? I don't remember when the deadline closes for this. Oh, ball's coming backwards. D-lofted wedge for the win. I think one drivable force plenty. And this one looks like it's just a fairly, you know, bombs away kind of par 4. 31st. Okay, so we're not there yet. But we're going to be there soon. Like, there's just no reason not to hit driver here. I don't see what trouble you're going to get into until, like, if you hit driver. Same as a... Oh, is it? Oh. I haven't been following that as much. I haven't been following much with this game, period. So it's not a reflection on any of the community. It's just I'm not really playing the game that much. So, the blind tee shot does it need to be? And then we can't get there, really. I mean, we're going to try because, you know. Another Scud missile driver coming in. I think and maybe number 10 was this hole. Because I missed the fairway, so maybe that's why I haven't seen it. I would like a par 5 that, like, this par 5 is screaming for a risk reward second shot, and I'm hitting a driver into it. Feels like the par 5s have kind of been protected a little bit, if that makes sense. And if I'm not into the wind there, well, if I'm not in the wind there, then I'm going for it easily. But then, I don't think that water would have come into play as much unless it was a front pin. And even then, and then this is harsh. If you got a 280 driver going here, again, there's better places to have water crossing, I think. Like, into the wind, I'm not sure what I do on this hole. Downwind, it's fine. There you go. There's a lot of good stuff here. JickinWings is continuing to get to be a better and better and better and better and better designer. One thing I think needs to be understood, I saw in a comment on one of my other videos for this. We're talking about the best designers in the game here in this contest. It's called the Dream Team for a reason. So there are going to be excellent golf courses that we're finding faults with, and that's just the nature of this contest. And the other reason we do it is that people don't get better if they don't have it pointed out where their course could be better, right? If we just said, oh yeah, that's great, and never said another word about it, well, then they're never going to get better. So part of the goal and part of what the designers that design these courses have told me they want is they want feedback on how to be better. So I'm trying to give some suggestions that may or may not be helpful. It's solid. It's good. It's excellent, I would say. There's a couple of holes that the way the water was used, like, I would have liked to have seen it used a little differently. You know, where it cut off, you know, it split fairways, where there may be a better way to use that. I tend to be more of a fan of water cutting in front of greens as opposed to cutting across fairways that drive, like the driving area. But I tend to be more of a second shot guy than a driver. Like, Yeah, I tend to prefer there to be difficulty on second shots, whether it's a par 5, par 4, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But there's a lot of good stuff there. There's a lot of really good stuff there, and he certainly belongs in this contest. So great job, Jicken. Good luck as in your team and with Team Pit, or in your contest with Team Piffy there. For those watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. We'll have more contest courses coming soon. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you next one.